Hello, everybody. So, said I was going to be on a ferry. That's the ferry, and I'm not on it. Uh, so, there's been some kind of delays. So, the live stream from the ferry is turned into a live stream from a line of cars waiting to board the ferry. So, it's going to be a live stream from a line of cars waiting to board the ferry, followed by a live stream from the car as we're boarding the ferry, and then we're going to lose signal underneath. So, oh, hey everybody. And it's also raining out here, but this is what y'all get. The joys of live television, right? Um, nope. Oh, no, they're still boarding the trucks. So, hey, hello. How long is the ferry? It's only 3 hours. It's not going to be bad. But, oh, my arm's going to get real tired in the next few minutes holding up the phone. Hello, JJ and Tony and Chad and Patrick and Hugh and everyone else. I'll just keep giving you all the update. We're not on the ferry. There's been some delays, and so we are in the parking lot waiting to board the ferry. Well, we're in the line of boarding cars, but that's the ferry. So I didn't lie. There was a ferry. We are going from the North Island to the South Island. Hey, you guys want to see Wellington? There's Wellington up there. And this is the Great Wellington Ocean. I don't know what the strait's called between the two islands. But this is, my plan was to be on the ferry. Hello. Do a burnout. Yeah, there's not a lot of room. We're like nose to ass in the parking lot right now waiting to board. But I don't think it's going to be too long. But then as soon as you get underneath the ferry, I'm going to lose signal. So this is going to be the lame live stream. I did my best. But I'll just let everybody know. Make sure you show up for the Christmas party, noon to 3 p.m. We got everybody from Ricky Wysocki to Gannon Burr. And I mean, there's a whole ton of guests I've been announcing, but there's a ton that I haven't announced. I'm announcing like 2 guests a day between now and Christmas for my 3rd annual Christmas party. It'll be basically like this, except it's not just me talking. It's going to be filled with every 5 to 7 minutes another professional disc golfer, but also not even just professional disc golfer. Some other cool guests are going to be there. So I hope everybody shows up on Christmas, and also tell everybody about it. The best thing y'all could do is help me promote the Christmas party by telling everybody about the Christmas party and tell them to show up. It's free, it doesn't cost nothing, and it'll be super fun. But yeah, just help please spread the word. Any minute now, if you're joining us late, I'm going to have to be getting into the car because we're going to have to board the ferry that I was supposed to be on an hour ago, but I think they had a delay with getting the trucks off. Maybe like one of the trucks inside the ferry broke down or something like that. I'm like sitting and looking. Everybody's watching me, wondering what the hell I'm doing. But I am here with you guys because I'm on as scheduled. So yeah, any minute now. No, they're still, look at the trucks are still getting on. So it's going to be a few minutes. So definitely, I hope everybody comes out. Let's shoot some questions up. What's everybody doing? Let's see, local trip. Don't take your hat off. I won't. Any questions? I don't have anybody. Where have my travels brought me? Well, this is on the beginning of a 2.5-year venture, and it was Australia for 6 weeks. And now I've been in New Zealand for a week, and we're here for 3 more weeks. I've done 3 clinics, and then I'm doing 3 more clinics around New Zealand. And then we are going to Southeast Asia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. I'll be doing clinics and all sorts of fun stuff all over those places. I am working right now with the Singapore School District and people in the government in Singapore to be introducing disc golf into hopefully their schools. And we're going to be doing our best to coordinate meeting with teachers and administrators within the Singapore school system. And like, it's not like a clinic like I normally do. I'll actually be teaching them what disc golf is and showing them why disc golf is something that would benefit their communities. So yeah, I'm excited to be just spreading the love of disc golf around the world. That's my goal at this point in my life. And let's see, meeting last weekend. Hope New Zealand weather wasn't treating too bad. Yeah, it's been wet. I guess it's a La Nina or something like that, but apparently it's really cold out here in New Zealand. But let's see, what course have I played in New Zealand? Which Avenger would I say your game identifies as? Oh God, you know what? I'm gonna make everybody hate me. Like I'm one of those people that you just don't like. The ones that are like, oh, they put CGI in that movie. I don't want to watch that movie. I want to go see a foreign film while I eat cheese. Like I'm like one of I'm one of those guys. I have no time to watch movies, so I try to dive into stuff that's like, stuff like that. I'm sorry, except for Deadpool. I've seen both Deadpools like 100 times. You seen Avenger? We're gonna make Deadpool an honorary Avenger, and I'm gonna say Deadpool. That's the best I could do. Courses. Only course I've played is Topor. It's Taupo, Taupo, but it's Topor, which was the #1 rated course in New Zealand. Is absolutely spectacular. There's going to be an A tier. By the way, everybody, listen up, everybody. There's an A tier coming to New Zealand next year. It's going to be in Topor, and it's like you cannot believe how beautiful this place is. Everybody should come out to that. You got a year to plan. Don't miss the event in Topor. Let me scroll down. Because of this, we don't have anybody on the computer monitoring the questions and stuff. Rate the T-Bird 3, 10 out of 10. So I don't throw the T-Bird 3. I'm not that familiar with it, but I mean, enough people that are like, who are like the best players in the world throw it. Like, so I'll defer to them and call it 10 out of 10. So Adam, 106.9 the Fox. I'll count it. I don't know what that means, but if you are a radio station, sir, call me. Let's do a show. The cup baskets were weird. Oh, the Topor course. Yeah, but that's kind of the fun, like you're playing, first off, they catch just fine. They're the RPM baskets, but it's just like, it's like when you go to different places, it's like, I like that there's things there that are different. One of the 3 courses in Wellington has nothing but homemade baskets, like with tires, like bicycle tires and chains hanging. Like, that's the way disc golf was in the U.S. 30 or 40 years ago, before it became like normalized. And like, there's pros to normalizing things, but there's also what makes it less interesting too. I mean, I think you should normalize the Pro Tour. I mean, you got to normalize, standardize like the Pro Tour, stuff like that. But when it's not like high level competition, like weird is better in my book. Keep up enjoying the good work. I will do. Can you bang a disc off the side of that ship? It is so environmental down here. I guarantee you I would get beaten up by a couple Kiwis for littering in their water from my disc hitting the water. Everybody's nice here, but like we just came from, in Topor, it's 100% green, geothermal powered. Like the Topor Lake, like I heard the story of it. The water was kind of not as clean as they wanted it to be, so they allocated like $160 million or something from the government, and it just took a 10-year project, and you can now see 50 feet in the water from the side of a boat. You can see 50 feet depth in a lake, not like in a coral reef somewhere, but in an actual lake. You got a 50-foot visibility off a boat. They're very environmental. That's why everything's so beautiful out here. I wish they could do that everywhere in the world, but I don't know if it's possible, because they got a great way of balancing capitalism with community out here. Like they're knocking it out of the park. So let's see. Do I ever get sore shoulders? Yeah, I'm getting sore shoulders right now. I'm having to hold my arm up with my other arm. So yeah, I mean, I get sore, but sore shoulders, stretch before, stretch always, muscle training, what saves you. Honestly, I mean, yes, I mean, you want to like warm up, you want to take it easy, you want to be, you know, not overdo it, all those things that are common sense. But I'm a big believer in like I have especially now become a big believer in just weight training, you know, being stronger. Oh, it's gonna be time to go. I'm gonna keep talking though, because Adriana can hold the phone. But just weight training, like resistance training, building a stronger body, like you're making a stronger and better machine. And like I said, I'm gonna stay on for a couple minutes. I can talk while I drive because I'm not like driving down like a real road. I'll just be in this like basically large parking lot. But the better and stronger the machine you're working with, like the better your whole body's protected. I mean, this is why, like, one reason I have such longevity, and also, and I'm not trying to just pitch my online class or anything like that, but with proper technique, it's easier on your body. Like, I'm not hurt when I throw. I don't get hurt. I don't get sore. If I throw a lot of hard sidearms, I'll pack my elbow in ice. You know, that's just one of the natures of, like, that motion is always going to be, you're putting a strain on your elbow. But that's just, you know, I'm playing high-level sports. I mean, I'm throwing, you know, I'm throwing an object 75 miles an hour. So, but building muscles, it's good for you. Being healthy, you know. I don't want to make it sound like I'm pitching, you know, keto or Pilates or CrossFit or something like that, but getting in shape is good. Actually, I can hold the phone. I can hold it up here. Let's see. You'll shoot me an email from Virginia Beach. Do it. I want to be on the show. We will bring in, you might not know this, but wait. Oh, it said Crossroad Couriers. I was talking about CrossFit, and I thought the CrossFit drove by van. Y'all don't know this, but y'all are part of my simulation. Some weird stuff has been happening to prove it. But I got distracted. But I would love to be on the show. Oh, wow, that's what I was going to tell you. You don't know this. I got millions and millions and millions of fans. So if you have me on your show, it'll be your highest rated show ever, I promise. That's what you can tell your bosses when you book me. Let's see. The different quirky things. Disappointment for me was when they made a rule you can't ball up a gum putt. Yeah, I don't know why there's a rule you can't ball up a gum putt. Like what? Like that's like saying you can't use a golf club upside down. Like if it, you know, like, well, first off, no one's gonna do it if the money's on the line. Like, who cares? Who cares? It's not like it's gonna give you all like some big advantage or something like that. By the way, if it's an advantage, well, I can buy a gum putt too. And if I can't use a gum putt because I'm sponsored by a company, that was my choice to be sponsored exclusively by a company. I have a mixed bag on purpose so I can throw every disc. So if there's an advantage that I can roll up a gum putt and throw it because I chose not to have a exclusive sponsorship, well, then good for me.
Somebody was asking about constellations. Did you see that one?
Constellations. Oh, the constellations down here? Mm-hmm. Yes, they're all disc golf related. There's like the Wysocki, there's the Macbeth, there's the Tatar. It's weird. All the constellations in the southern hemisphere.
The big one that's like a basket, or,
or
it might be like a cross.
There's one that's like, there's one called the pole hole. It looks like a cross. It's like a cross in the south, in the southern hemisphere of some sort. But it's a pole hole. We can all tell. All right, hold the phone up. I got to drive, but I can talk for a couple more seconds. Everybody, I gotta get our tickets out. Our boarding pass. If you want to come to the, thank you. All right. I'm going to lose signal underneath the boat. So just a couple quick things, y'all. I'm sorry for the short show. We'll be doing it 9 o'clock Eastern time every Wednesday. I mean, I'm going to be on, rain or shine, no matter where I am. Go to Discord. My Discord channel to participate. It's free. And there's tons of stuff to do there. And sign up for my 6-month online class. Go to ScottStokely.net and buy stuff. Not just trying to sell y'all something. But most important right now, come to the Christmas party and please tell everybody, help spread the word about the Christmas party. Every day or twice a day, I'm sharing a new guest that's going to be there. And if you see that and you share that on your page or club pages, like, Like, this isn't, I mean, this is free. I'm doing this because lots of people are alone on Christmas. Lots of people are depressed. Nobody has to be alone on Christmas because, like, we're all going to celebrate together. And so it's a really neat thing. There's no donations. Like, it's all just about having fun on Christmas for everybody, but especially those people that might not have anybody to spend Christmas with. So please share my Christmas posts as much as you can on your club pages and your page.
3 p.m. on Eastern.
Noon to 3 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm going to talk until I lose signal. I'm surrounded by like a bunch of steel that, thanks to Archimedes' principle, is going to keep us afloat. But I'm going to lose signal in just a second, everybody. So thank you all for joining in. Sorry for the shortest live stream in the history of my live streams, but I'll be on every Wednesday night somehow. I don't know. It's going to look a lot different when we get to Southeast Asia, and but like, God only knows where we're going to be there. We're going to be doing it from a jungle half the time because it's not like we're going to be in tourist areas. We're going to be in the interior of these countries, and I don't know what it's going to look like, but it's going to be an adventure. That's the whole idea. So, yeah, last thing, I'll say it one more time. Please share my posts about the Christmas party, and especially the one with the calendar date announcing it. That would be the best way we can have the bestest Christmas party ever, everybody. All right, I'm about to lose people. Am I? I'm still broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
We're still broadcasting? Oh, I did my final pitch on the Christmas party. Now what do I do? How could we possibly have signal down here? We're surrounded by steel. I'm pretty sure.
Have you ever considered an OnlyFans? You can answer that, and then it's going to go dead in a very...
The OnlyFans. Let me tell you something right now. if there were people out there, enough people that were just sitting around going, you know what I really need more of? Like, I got all this disposable income, and I just want to spend it to see a 53-year-old man naked. If there were enough people like that, I'd be like all over it. The problem is, I can count the amount of people that want to see a 53-year-old man naked on 0 fingers. So, all right. Hey, we're about to, I'm sure I'm watching my signal drop. I'm watching my signal drop.